So you people, mm-mm, mm-mm. I just finished watching Get Out. Like, I did not go to the movies because I watched it on the Fire Stick. I called out from work today, wasn't feeling good. Ended up at the park with my daughter because it was like 60 degrees in New York City. But so just now just finished watching Get Out on the Fire Stick. I I don't know. I don't know. I took some notes. So the opening scene, I'm sorry, spoiler alert if you didn't see it. Whew, get out of here, because unless you just don't give a freak, then I'm probably gonna ruin the movie for you. So my head look crazy. Excuse me. Wash day is coming. Um, at the beginning of the movie, it's a black man walking, and he's basically like on the phone, like, I'm the only black guy around here. I stick out like a sore thumb. And he's just walking, and then a white car pulls up and turns around and follows him. He said, you know what, I'm just gonna turn around, I'm gonna go the opposite way. And then he stops, which is not very like something I don't want to say black or brown people would do, but I would not pitch my back tonight. And he's sitting there, and then the guy just chokes him out and drags him into the car, and then the movie starts. That is one hell of a way to start a movie. And I hope you know about the kidnapping. They've been kidnapping black people forever for organs. And what if they could, I'm not going to skip to the end. But they've been kidnapping black people forever, like organs. Like every day news is someone going missing, someone black, someone brown. Like they've been kidnapping brown people for a long time. And I'm glad the movie talked about that. In India, you wake up with stitches. They just steal your organs. At least they keep you alive. But the black people, they take the whole person. Like, so then they go in to visit his parents' house. The guy's a photographer. Interesting enough, he shoots a lot of black and white stuff, which is weird. And in most of his pictures, I realize the black thing stands out more than the white thing. I don't know. Just maybe I'm being too deep, but that's what I saw. And then his cousin is telling him like, nah, don't go visit no white girl family. You bugging. And he's like, I love Rose. And I'm just like, okay. So they're driving, and she's driving, which is weird. It's like she's driving to have control, I guess. That's how I interpreted shit. And then she hits a deer. And then and then he goes check on the deer. You notice that she didn't give a fuck. She's like, what are you doing? Who cares about the deer? And then they call the cop, I guess. And the cop is like, no, it's an accident. And then the cop asked for ID, and she tried to make it seem like it was a racial profiling thing. I didn't feel it was a racial profiling thing. Maybe I'm slow. Every time a cop asks for something, I know we automatically assume race. But I just felt like Chris didn't even care. He was like, huh? She was like, no. And then I was like, this bitch trying to not have evidence. Like, this nigga was like, I was like, this bitch is crazy. I was already shook from the beginning. I knew this shit was going to be crazy. So I was watching like third eye open because I knew this bitch was going to be crazy. And then he was talking to the brother at the dinner table. Oh, I forgot about the part when they was at his house. And then I hate white people do this shit for real. He was like, did you tell your parents I'm white? She was like, why does it matter? My dad voted for Obama. Bitch, what the fuck does that gotta do with me, bitch? I'm looking around for white people just in case they're my shit, cause I don't want to be in a sunken place. Like, so let me stop. All right, so I hate when people do that shit. They're like, I'm not racist. I date black guys. I'm not racist. I voted for Obama. That has nothing to fuck do with your racist ass. So, the brother kept like pushing limits, like asking him if he's into fighting, telling him that he could be a beast. Like, it sounded right, like they saw him as an animal, not like a person, like something that's not human. And then the father's like, I hate deer. We should just get rid of them one by one. All I'm thinking is they're talking about black people. That's all I'm thinking about. And then he wants to go smoke a cigarette. He sneaks out because he's creeped out. He had sex with the girl. Did y'all notice that fucking teddy bear by the bed? That was a fucking nanny cam, and they was watching him have sex. I hope not, but that's what it seemed like. And then the mom catches him and she puts him in a sunken place. This bitch is just like hypnotizing him with a teacup. First of all, bitch, I would never sit down. I'd be like, nah, it's good, it's good, it's good. And if you notice, the girlfriend, that's the person that says I have black friends. She was acting like everything was cool. You're crazy. She was like, every time like he would think something, she would try to come in like everything's fine, like brush the shit under the rug. And I was just like, Rose is wildin'. And then all these white people show up. Did you catch that fucking Asian guy? And they was all asking him weird ass questions. Like the lady was feeling him, like asking some sexual shit. One guy was like, "You're in style now." And then he said, "How does it feel to be black?" And then he said it was another black guy there. He said, "You into this?" And the guy was like, "I had a pleasant experience." Logan. How many motherfuckers know someone just like Logan? Like, hi guys. They're like, "You're black." He'd be like, "Well, actually, I grew up in the suburbs with a bunch of white people." Nigga, you're black. And then the white guy was like, "Do you play golf?" It seemed like they was interviewing him, and he was just like, he was feeling that it was weird. These are my notes. I wrote notes. I really took fucking notes, like dead ass. I took notes. And then the guy was like, "Black is in fashion." The Asian guy in the movie, I guess they are trying to say that they're just as bad as white people. Like they don't have no problem stepping on black people's backs to be associated with white people or to feel above them. They're not stopping it. So I guess that's why it was that one Asian guy in the movie. And the part that made me so tight was Chris knew something was wrong. And he kept like brushing the shit off. Like, these people are weird. I feel nervous around so many white people. Like, who don't as a black person? But he didn't do nothing. And then we do that every day. We know something's weird, but we don't do anything. We just keep going with the flow. Like, oh, it's just me. I'm bugging. No, follow your intuition. Because something is fucking weird. We just keep going to work. We just keep smiling. And then he was talking to the blind guy. He was like, "I'm a big fan of your art." And then that's when my favorite line came, "Shit ain't fair." He was like, "Shit ain't fair." The sunken place, the quiet, the dark room. Is that how black people feel in America? Let me see. Do I feel like I'm in a sunken place? I do feel like it will be harder for me to do certain things that other people could do easily. Even if like, just live, just walk, just be. I remember one time I was out today. I was in the grocery store walking, and the people were following me around like I was gonna steal something. I'm not gonna steal. I have money. I'm not gonna steal. But they don't follow white people. My boyfriend works in an industry where he has to stop people from stealing, and he says all the time the white people steal, but his bosses get mad at him when he arrests. It's mostly a lot of Jewish people. He get mad at him when he arrests Jewish people, and he'll let the Jewish people go. But the black people or the people who are on drugs, they will throw them in jail so fast. That's crazy. And then, you know what else y'all noticed? Like, everything he felt was weird, right? But he kept blaming the black people. Like, the black people were weird. Like, the white people were acting mad fucking crazy. But he kept saying, like, "Oh, Georgina's weird. Georgina unplugged my phone. Georgina is weird. Georgina's staring at me. She must not like me." It's like he knew something was weird, but he was taking it out on the black people. Like, what's up with that dude? But he never asked Rose why the fuck everybody's so weird and asking, like, you know what I mean? Like, we often as black people, when something is, like, we blame people who look like us more than people who actually are doing the shit. That's what was fucking happening. I noticed. He kept seeing bad in the black people, but he didn't notice or wasn't aware of what was going on with the white people. Even if he was aware, he wasn't saying anything. But the black people, he was saying mad shit. His friend kept trying to warn him, like, don't go, don't do it. White people do this shit. White people weird. And he was just like, "Oh, bro, yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right, bro." And he was right. How many times has our friend told us not to do something and we did that shit and we was like, why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? Oh, this video's gonna be too long. Let me go. Logan warned him. Mad people kept warning him. Then they had a silent auction like some slavery shit. I was like, oh, hell no. You notice everybody was wearing red or white and he had on blue? I hope that's not sounding like he a Democrat and everybody else is Republican, because Neither one of them masters is mine. I'm trying to wrap this up real fast. And then he was in a sunken place, and the short shit that saved him was cotton. Like the cotton saved him. Was that like a pun, like a racist pun? Like, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Get Out was crazy. Ask me more questions. This shit was crazy. I'm sorry this video so long. I just got caught away in my... I was just watching the video like... And I was so happy when he started fucking killing white people. Even though that sounded crazy, I was so happy. I was like, kill that nigga, step on his head. I was so happy. But thanks for watching. This is Lex. I'll see you guys next time.